pace and frantic battle, considering how both of these teams like to get out and attack in transition.
We'll see high-pressure defense and quick offense. Teams not really spending too much time getting into their sets. It's a great way to get ahead of the slower-paced team, but with both teams running at top speed, this could get interesting.
Well, the real test is going to be the stamina of these two squads. I think they're really bound to get worn out if they spend all game trying to outrun each other.
Hits it from three-point range.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
Outside Howard. To the inside. Dantas' shot is off.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Powers, she's covered by Jefferson.
Vader on the way. Holding a shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
Next time she has that much space, she should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Howard. Back to Jefferson.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Mystics call.
Here's Hill. Pass to Powers. Makes it off the glass.
Well, a player that's effective from three-point land. Powers is at home in the paint, pouring that bucket closer in.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth the second look.
Not satisfied with the lead that they have. Took it to the rack. Not to be denied.
Yep, that one goes.
Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
One of the biggest trades in league history, Chicago sending Elena Delle Donne to Washington back in 2017. The Mystics gained an MVP and changed the course of their franchise.
That one, good for 2.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Achanwa. Shoots over Zawi B. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
That 2017 Delle Donne trade, it also changed the power of the league.
Yeah, in her second season in D.C., Delle Donne led the Mystics to their first WNBA Finals. They ended up falling to the Storm, but what about year 3 in 2019? Elena was named MVP and Washington won it all. I'd say that trade worked out pretty well for them, huh?
One shot.
Well, talking about the dynasty days, the Minnesota Lynx, one of the keys to their great run in the 2010s, trading for Sylvia Fowles in 2015.
Now here's Court Queen.
And that one is stuffed right through.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
The Lynx trailing. Outside Howard. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
During her time with Minnesota, Sylvia Fowles won every award.
Yeah, MVP, Finals MVP, a couple Defensive Player of the Year trophies. What didn't she win? But of course, most importantly, it was multiple championships. That 2015 trade sending Fowles to Minnesota, it changed the history of the league.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Jefferson. Achanwa, 6 to shoot. Jefferson outside. The second chance effort.
Up top, Dantas.
And the Lynx miss again. Zowie B with it, and it's Howard picking her up. Now here's Court Queen. She's guarded closely. Pass to Samuelson. To the middle. Powers. And another three for Washington.
They look really sharp right here. Everything falling for them.
Outside Howard. Achanwa the screen. Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. Can they get it? And Powers pulls it down. Here's Samuelson, guarded by Howard. Shot's good by Samuelson.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Jefferson outside. Pass to Howard. To the paint. Here's Dantas. Rebounded by the Mystics. And here's Hill. Shot from the wing. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Mystics ball. Substitution on the court.
It's been all Mystics. Deladon on the wing. That three-pointer is on target.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Here's Stokes. Now Allen. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Minnesota.
The top recruit in the nation out of high school, Elena Deladon, actually played volleyball during her first year of college.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And you know, Deladon was set to go to UConn, but last minute decided to go home.
Came back to Delaware. Wanted to be close to home. She's very close to her sister Lizzie, who has cerebral palsy, is blind, and is deaf. So spending time with Lizzie was so important for Elena Deladon.
Shakira Austin.
Here's Allen. Inside. Looking to end the drought. The Mystics pull it in.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Takes the three, and another three for Washington.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Harris. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Clock at 6. Here's the three. She can't get it to go. And Washington will go the other way with it. Marina Deladon for 3. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Charles. Down low. rebound by Deladon.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Outside Mabry.
And another
Marina
three for
Mabry.
Washington.
3.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Charles.
Knocked loose. Austin with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
First 2 minutes.
Here's Banham. And the Mystics hit
Richard.
again from deep.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Pass to Mabry.
This one for 3.
And that one's good. Austin.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Charles. Looking for a first basket still in this one. And nothing is falling right now for them. Marina Mabry for 3. And another 3 for Washington.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Allen. Got a piece of it. And here again, the Mystics in transition. Marina Mabry for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, they're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Harris. And here's Charles. Now here's Harris. Clock at 4. Back to Charles. The 3 ball. And it's Austin with the rebound. Up top, Deladon. Guarded by Charles. Deladon gets the bucket.
Well, this play it really shows off Deladon's strength, able to push past the contact and finish strong.
Here's Charles. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Mystics on top, running away with this one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back